Welcome to another recap here from the League of Legends Season $100,000 tournament here at Dreamhack. And day 3 is all about the finals. Yesterday we saw some great games in the relegation, but today we'll be moving through the upper bracket, the lower bracket, and of course the big title chance, the grand final. If you missed any action this weekend, don't forget to check the VODs over at s1.leagueoflegends.com. But for now, all that remains to be said, let's get into day 3. Yeah. Absolutely amazing stuff. Of course, it is the final day here. We're going to be starting off with the upper bracket final, an all-European affair. Sushi going to be in a little bit of trouble there. Was stunned down for a second. You see the push around from Jarvan as well, moving into this area. Barrel rolls in! Amazing from Sushi. We actually see the arrow coming out here, and it is going to go out onto Soaz, and here is the big fight. This could decide what's going to happen in this game. First kill comes out for PK. Yellow Star is in the middle of it all, but he is surely a dead man. Will Valkyrie away? Kuja is so low.
At all dying, Linak gonna fall, only one left alive is Kuja. There's gonna be a 5-0 for Fnatic. They will win this series 2-0 almost definitely. They're moving on to that Nexus Fnatic, the winner bracket finals.
I got 8 champions prepared, and I think every other member of my team got at least 5, 6, 7 champions prepared as well.
Going into this game, it's going to be Epic Gaming versus Team Solomid. Let's hear it for both teams.
He is separated from his team by the odd one playing Warwick, and it's going to be a runaround right now as TSM continues to find people to take down. The suppression onto the odd one, Tristana trying to do the damage as he can, but an absolute wipe coming out of the hands of Reginald Baron, just being way too much for Epic to handle at this point in time. But it looks like the reinitiation here from Team Solomid, really getting the bush. The odd one is just waiting to proc that, absolutely. And it just goes on and off, really just slowing down the other team to initiate and support this fight to happen. Xpecial taking a lot of damage, Reginald back in the fight as well. Xpecial goes down by the hands of Westrice, and that's exactly what you're talking about. They're not able to focus Westrice. He gets a double kill there, and it looks like they will be able to run a triple kill from Westrice, and it looks like he is starting to clean up.
Yeah, Singed, what are you doing? And I believe this is game right now. TSM have this.
We go for tower dives, and we're up like 10 kills. But once it gets to the very last moment, we can just never finish it. We choke. So my goal is to just wrap up games, get better, and hopefully win.
To see who will go through to face Fnatic in the final, and of course, it's against Soul Authority against Team Solomid.
And there comes Reginald, going to jump down onto the bottom lane, and they have found Kuja, and Kuja not going to be happy about that one. Put the shield on herself, but that should be a kill. They do pick that one up, but now Chaos going to get jumped on, potentially in a 1v3. The knob comes off, and yes, they pick up Momo. The odd one coming in on that one. Yellowstar now getting slowed down by the Lizard buff. Chaos should have a Rupture available soon. That will land, but he will flash it instead.
Now we see against Soul Authority pushing in for even more kills. Reginald is surely going to have to back away. Xpecial does go down here. Reginald will back away. That inhibitor will fall. And there's not much that TSM can do. Reginald just has to hope that he can somehow put up some kind of defense, because these Nexus turrets are being destroyed one by one, and against Soul Authority are just going to run straight through their Nexus now completely open to attack, and surely this is a good game against Soul Authority.
We are ready to start the grand finals, the final games of the League of Legends Season 1 Championship.
And it is going to be 2 down, and that one is Malzahar also went down. Fnatic, it looks like they are going to lose another one. Shushi goes down, and coming across was the Ash Arrow. A beautiful job. She is all the way down in middle for against all authority, and they are going to turn that fight around. And they are finding him on that right side. The ultimate going out, not somebody they want to focus on. Crystallero wasted onto Linac, and we're going to see who's going to be able to do the most damage here. Sona throwing out the crescendo. They will be just dancing around. They're going to focus Aurelia here, and they go for the suppression, but she gets the stun on Warwick right as he does his ultimate. She falls down in the null zone. A very nice job by Brand. Lamia taking down Linac, and it looks like 3 have now fallen for AAA. MoMA also going down. Huge damage. There goes Corki. Could they go for the ace? Warwick will find it, and this could be a final push for Fnatic.
One turret is down. They're going to back off for now. Linac taking a lot of damage from Ash. 300 damage. Crits are out there. That is one turret dead. Second turret dead.
Oh
Fnatic going to win the Season 1 championship if they can hold on.
And I am Carrie Bear here with David Freak Turley and Rivington, and we want to just recap day 3 for you. So, you know, an amazing grand finals match. Did you guys predict this outcome at all with Fnatic taking the crown?
We heard that, you know, since XP got here, they were the team that was going to be the one to win it. Everybody was seeing it that way. You know, when we called for the shout-outs in the crowd, it was very clear that Fnatic had the gathering out in the crowd and had the momentum behind them with a lot of people from the hometown crew. And, you know, I actually thought it was going to be one of the North American teams who weren't even actually able to make it into the finals positions. And, you know, Team Solo Mid actually grabbing 3rd, so there's a finalist. But, you know, AAA and Fnatic doing an amazing job in Europe, really showing what top-tier caliber play is really like.
Right, and, you know, for you, what was your highlight of the day?
Highlight of the day was, honestly, in game 1 of AAA versus Fnatic, the crazy, like, 2v4 where they came out ahead thanks to just completely outplaying the opposition and Asher at the end for fun. I mean, it secured them the game. It gave us that game 2 in the grand finals, which I was looking forward to. And that was just phenomenal. That was that.
And, you know, this takes us to the end of Season 1 of League of Legends. You know, how would you sum up Season 1 from, you know, our entire year of competitive play to these final matches right here in Sweden?
You know, the end of the season absolutely shows the dedication of our community, how much they love League of Legends, and how much we want to give back to them. We've already announced that we're doing this again in Season 2, so it's going to be no different next year. The only difference that there is going to be, it's going to be way better, and it's going to be way more focused at the community. I hope more people can make it. Over 200,000 viewers on the stream again, over 1 million unique hits, and we just can't say thank you enough to the community.
Awesome. And, you know, what are your final thoughts to just close out day 3?
Final thoughts. I mean, this was such an amazing event. Basically, going to repeat what Rivington said, where the entire tournament was phenomenal. The games were great. The players were great. They're fun to talk to. It was fun to see all the fans who were here. I can't wait to see all the chatter online when I finally get home. But this was just great. This was super amazing, and I cannot wait to do this again.
And final thoughts for you?
You know, it's been amazing. I've been a commentator for a long time. Nothing like this. An absolute excellent showing here in Jönköping, Sweden at the Almia Convention Center. Dreamhack is nothing less than amazing. The dedication that comes into something like this, everybody is participating in it. And like I said, it's only going to get better. And we love the community so much. I'm really glad this happened. And, you know, Season 2 is going to be huge with more teams coming from all around the world. And we're glad to have them participate.
And I'm actually going to ask another question here, so final thoughts afterwards. But, you know, so we talked a lot about the European teams today, and we also saw North America as well. You know, can you summarize, you know, for US and Asia and Canada, you know, what happened with those teams and how great was it for them to be here in this last competitive match?
Oh, I mean, there were a lot of great games. I mean, even the teams that got eliminated put out some really, really close games, certainly. You know, it's fun to see the underdogs come in and do a pretty good job. Honestly, you look at how the qualifiers went, and yeah, the best 2 teams in the world might be European, but the 3rd, 4th, and 5th likely to be American. So, you know, for the North American fans out there, not far behind at all. The Southeast Asian teams really did come very far. You know, Zan did take that game off of Team Solo Mid, who ended up 3rd of that tournament. That's no small feat at all. They ended up getting banned against and didn't win any of their games, but certainly all these teams are very, very top class, and we're going to see crazy stuff for them in the future for certain.
Great, and you know, with World Cyber Games coming up very shortly upon us, we may see some of these same teams competing again. You know, using what they've learned here in Jönköping to power them through to victory. You know, what are your expectations for World Cyber Games?
I'm excited to see some of the slight changes that have to happen to the teams. World Cyber Games, you have to participate from your region, so a few of the teams are going to have to make their changes. They already have those players that are going to come in and play for the teams they've been practicing with. You know, against all authority. Also said that they're going to have somebody new coming into the team. That's not because MoMA did bad or anything, but like I said, they have to play for the region, so we're going to see a huge difference in the gameplay, the strategy, and I cannot wait to see what comes from the rest of the world in League of Legends gameplay.
Great, well, it's going to be amazing. Thank you so much for watching. This was day 3 of Season 1 League of Legends Championship matches. Good night.